Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Toronto Blue Jays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
And now, please welcome your Toronto Blue Jays.
So, almost ready to get underway, getting the nod on the mound, Chris Bassett. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here, and as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Mike Yastrzemski, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, left fielder.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Ground ball, could be two. One at second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And a foul ball. Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
And there's a ball. Ramos leads off first with one away. Pitch is in there. And a count now even up. And Raffy falls victim to the K.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Two outs. And it's fouled away. Outside, and the count 1-2. Swings and misses. Out number 3. One left for San Francisco. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Back after this on the show. Back now in Toronto. And towing the slab in this one, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first.
Leading
and now for the
off
Jays, Nathan Lucas.
Center fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Ball one, no strikes.
1-0.
And the slider just misses. That one fouled off, 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
That
I know it was a
is
ground ball, but
right
it was
fielder,
absolutely hammered
George
through the infield. That's not one you're
Springer.
excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And the batter is George Springer. Another solid power season. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one is absolutely belted. And foul ball. That's outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Got him. And there's one away.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there.
Batting
Just a
third,
low 90s
first
fastball, and I'm not
baseman,
sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what
Guerrero
happened. Very
Jr.
hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Man at first, one away. Oh, and 2 now. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Slings to second, and that's 2. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. And we're back.
Leading
and the
off
batter
for
now,
San
Willie
Francisco,
Adames.
shortstop Willie Adames.
Bassett back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Starts him with a breaking ball, but that's a pitch he's really comfortable hitting. You can't rely on breaking stuff to be automatic out pitches against him.
And that misses. 1-1. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
1-1 now. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Hit in the air, center field. one up, one down. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Wagner makes the catch for the out. 2 away.
Batting 7th, second baseman Casey Schmidt.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for the Giants, Casey Schmidt. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That's a laser base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting 8th, first baseman Dominic Smith.
Dom Smith stands in. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing, no appeal. Schmidt off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Batting 9th, catcher Patrick Bailey.
So up next, Patrick Bailey. And that one fouled off. He goes down looking.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off
Bottom
for
of the
the
inning.
Jays,
Bo Bichette up to the
shortstop,
dish.
Bo Bichette.
And that's downstairs and outside. This to third, Chapman. Over to first, and Bichette is retired.
Batting 5th, designated hitter Addison Barger.
Addison Barger getting ready to hit. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. First pitch misses. And that is out of play. Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit, takes outside. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And no swing, says James Kingsley. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Man at second. And that's a little bit high. 3-1. Fastball for a strike at 95.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Up the middle. Throws to first in time.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Joey Loperfido.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the left fielder, Joey Loperfido.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
On the ground to first, Smith. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Blue Jays held in check. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Rogers Center, Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Mike Yastrzemski.
First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Just missed.
2-0.
Ground ball to the right side. Guerrero takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. He's 0 for 1. Ramos in his second season, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Puerto Rico. On the corner for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. And a sweeper misses for a ball. Fouls one off. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one drilled left field. Back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Here's Rafael Devers. Right through there for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
And ball 1. Two out, space is empty. Pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And misses inside. Draws the walk there.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Man at first. Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Springer there makes the catch, and that is that. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Back now in Toronto at the plate. Ernie Clement.
Second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Will Wagner, the next to hit, takes ball 1. One out, bases empty. Fouled off left side. One down, bases empty. In the air, right field. Yastrzemski sizes this one up. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center
Nathan
fielder,
Lucas. Next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Inside. 1-0. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. That one fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missing inside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or an into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Springer in the box now as he leaves that one up high. That's in there. Strike one.
One ball, one
Lucas
strike.
off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Adames the throw to first. That takes care of Springer. That is the inning. One left for Toronto, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back.
Leading
Willie
off for San
Adames stands
Francisco,
in.
shortstop Willie Adames.
There's the strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. And that one hit to first, and it goes just foul. Outside corner, got him looking.
Now
So
batting,
digging in,
the center
Jung Hoo
fielder,
Lee.
Jung
0
Hoo
for 1
Lee.
so far. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
4th inning underway, no score. Hit in the air, right field. And that is Springer. Brings it in. 2 away down.
Now batting, second baseman Casey Schmidt.
Here's the second baseman, Casey Schmidt. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And that's a fair ball.
Couple
Now
of hits in a
batting,
row
the
for him
first
here.
baseman,
Nice
Dominic
line drive to the
Smith.
pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now it's Dominic Smith, and he's already singled in this game. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Loperfido on his way over, and that is that. So the Giants leave 1. Still no score. Bottom 4. Now
Leading
here
off
is
for the
Vladimir
Jays,
Guerrero
first
Jr.
baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That one a little bit high. Ball 1. 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground, out to short. Slings it across, and Guerrero is set down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Addison Barger.
And next is the designated hitter, Addison Barger. Doubled his first time. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for the
Top
Giants,
5, John
catcher,
Sciambi with
Patrick
Chris Singleton.
Bailey.
And leading it off, Patrick Bailey. Bassett back to work. Just missed.
Well, these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Rolled over to third, Wagner. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. 1 for 2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And that's outside. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Off the plate inside, and the count is 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Giants,
Elliot
left fielder,
Ramos
Elliot
digs in
Ramos.
now. 0 for 2 in this one. Just off the outside edge. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Just missed. That one fouled off. 2-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Go ahead run on base. And digging in for San Francisco, Rafael Devers. He is struck out, and he is walked. Swing and a miss.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch two-out double made this inning interesting.
Man on second, two down. And that one misses up and in. And that is ball one. Inside, just missed. Out to short. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So two outs with runners on the corners. And here is Matt Chapman. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
One ball, no strike.
Two on, two outs. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-0. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Robinson Pena, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Fisher getting cranked up as well. And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-1. Willie Adames in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. This to third. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Giants leave a couple, and we are still scoreless. Back here at Rogers Center. Now here is Alejandro Kirk. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So up next, Ernie Clement. Fly to left his first time. Runner on the move. And that one fouled off. Loperfido leads off first with one away. There's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Will Wagner will hit next. Flied to right his first time. There's a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
In the dirt, and a count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Out to center. Lee on the move. Nabs it, and that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. Back now in Toronto. New inning getting started. And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. And that's in for a strike. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Chad Green getting loose out there. Little getting loose as well. And a foul ball. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Bichette makes the grab, 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
Now pitching
out of the
Blue
bullpen
Jays.
for the Jays, Robinson Pena.
33.
This is his 3rd time out this year. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that drops in for a strike. Lee goes 6'1", 26 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. And there's a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Springer makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Schmidt at the plate now. That's ball 1.
1-0.
That misses. Ball 2.
2-0.
And another ball. And that's in for a strike. Into center and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Digging in, Dominic Smith. He is singled and he is flied to left. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So the Jays' pen does its job nicely there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. No score. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Center fielder, Nathan Lucas.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, these Blue Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Here's George Springer. Check swing, called strike. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the bottom of the sixth. Check swing. Did he go? No. Fouled off. He was late. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Gladdy in the box now. Takes strike 1. The 0-1. Missed inside with the curve. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Tristan Beck getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Rogers also getting ready. Lucas over at second. Springer at first with no outs.
2 balls.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Now fly ball to right center. He's got it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Verlander done in this one. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for San
New
Francisco.
arm for the Giants, Hayden
Number 60.
Birdsong.
And he's been really
Hayden
shutting down
Birdsong.
hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
There's a strike.
Well, in this situation with
No ball,
runners
1
on,
strike.
you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Late swing, fouled off. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Around third, the throw home, but it's offline. He will score. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Two on, one out. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Addison Barger. First pitch misses. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. 2 on, 1 out. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Foul ball there. Fights it off. You'll see another. Runners are at the corners. 1 away. Squirts away a little bit. To second, and he's out.
When you try to move up on a ball in the dirt, you've got to be sure that it gives you enough time to make it safely. Guess wrong, like we saw here, and you'll pay the price.
Out to short, Adames. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0.
Pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Blue
We're in the
Jays.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound,
57.
Chad Green.
He's having a ton of success
Green.
facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Well,
Leading
1-run
off for
game,
San Francisco,
and here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That clips the corner. Looking to get the tying run on base. Now 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And here is Mike Yastrzemski. And a foul ball. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Ball 1 there.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
That one missed. That's off the inside corner, and now it's filled up 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect, and not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Ramos in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
And that one hammered way back there. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Chad Green will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
Brendan Little on to pitch out of the pen here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
High leverage spot, and here comes the dangerous Rafael Devers. Not even close there, and it's 1-0. The tying run is 90 feet away. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball, slow.
And Devers hits that one. And that's the third out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Tyler Rogers.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now, Alejandro
Leading
Kirk.
off for the Jays, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
And that drops in for a strike. This one in the air. Smith settles underneath it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting left fielder, Joey Loperfido.
Now the left fielder, Joey Loperfido. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Just missed.
2-0.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. In the air to left center, Ramos. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting second baseman Ernie Clement.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. There's the strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that's the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
On the ground, and it's just foul. That was close. Fouled off down the right side.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Really nice job, a two-strike
Now
hitting in that at bat. Put a
shortstop,
pretty good jolt
Willie
into that one.
Adames.
Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And up next for San Francisco, Willie Adames. 0 for 3 in this one. And fouled off. And that misses. And it's 1-1. Line drive, and there's a hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the
Infielder,
bad jump.
Young
Those small moments can be costly.
So the tying run in scoring position now. And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And there's a strike. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Jeff Hoffman, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Brule, a left-hander, also throwing. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Casey Schmidt in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. So the tying run at second. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning. And that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Casey Schmidt, the next to hit. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And a curve is down and in.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Two on, one out. And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. Over to first, safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brendan Little is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Jeff Hoffman.
Number 23.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Dominic Smith, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 3. And that's way high. And that's ball 1. Hard liner. And George makes the grab, and that's the third out. 2 left on. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Giants nothing. Bottom of the 8th, and now for the Jays, Will Wagner.
Third baseman, Will Wagner.
Rogers back to work. He swings and fouls one off. Inside, and the count even 1-1. And there's a ball. Hard hit left side. Chapman over to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And now the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. That one ripped. This one looks like trouble. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. In the air, left field. Ramos in position, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lee sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And that is the third out of the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. 9th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here at Rogers Center. And now Patrick Bailey. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one not close, and the count is 1-2. That's down and in. That one down the line. He'll do it himself, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
He's 2 outs away. And now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. In the air, center field. Lucas sizes this one up, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
1 out left for the Giants. Now the number 2 hitter, Elliot Ramos. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That's in there, and that's strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
1 strike away. And that one is in the dirt. Now 1-2. On the ground, and this should do it. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. That one close, ruled the ball. 1-0.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And that's a little bit high. And now 2-0.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Right through there for a strike.
1 strike.
Has been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Two outs. Next pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2. Out to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Blue Jays strand the tying run on base to win.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
The final 1-0. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.